Hey, peace, everyone. Welcome back here to Finding the Light and the ongoing discussion of Rev Ike's book. So, I wanted to discuss chapter 2 briefly and some points. And over the weeks, I'm going to deviate from Rev Ike's book discussion and get into some of his lectures online. Some of his lectures are awesome. And again, when people, because I'm not a Christian, um, I definitely, if I'm going to encourage someone to listen to Reverend Ike, I'm going to say at the most fundamental level, he's a preacher who was formerly a Christian preacher who left the traditional Christian church, viewed the Bible as a book of psychology, and then basically was preaching motivational speeches. And or if you listen to motivational speakers, many of them don't have that kind of they don't have drive, and a lot of the information is interesting and it helps motivate you to an extent. But I find him to be a very effective teacher. Also, he has several sermons that are just really inspiring. People keep saying that he was possibly inspired by Neville Goddard. I don't think so. The thing is, Reverend Ike doesn't have a problem attributing other people. In many of his speeches, he talks about different books and so forth, and I never have heard him attribute anything to Neville Goddard. I could be wrong. But he says the Bible is a book of psychology. And very, very, very interesting. The content that is online is amazing, and I would encourage everyone who's stumbled onto this page, this YouTube channel, to definitely take his information to heart if you're already doing so, and appreciate it while it's here, because it's not always going to be there. All right. So chapter 2 is called Define and Declare. Ultimately, the infinite. He has review questions at the end of the chapter. The infinite being the potential that you have with your mind, your imagination to create. Now, one thing that he emphasizes in this chapter is defining something, being specific. The infinite will not be specific for you. So if you say, I want a wife. What kind of wife do you want? You have to be specific. I want a car. If your vibration is low, you're going to get that used, beat up piece of shit car. All right? If your vibration is at a higher level, you're going to operate from that perspective, and you're going to get the luxury model car or whatever it is. The bottom line is you create from where your subconscious has been programmed. And just listening to Reverend Ike consistently over the last few months, I really have also started to really appreciate the negative programming that I received, for pretty much the first half of my life, or the majority of my life. And again, it's not also, one of the factors was that being born into the Jehovah's Witness religion. But I think the other factor is just basic programming of Americans. There's a negative programming that goes on, and so in any event, it takes time to really undo so much of the damage that has been done. But see, you have to make these choices, and again, you have to put faith in them. Believe that that you do have believe in mind power, and put faith in these decisions. This is so critical. This is definitely something that is very important, to believe in these decisions that you make. And so again, I would encourage everyone who enjoys Reverend Ike to get this book. I've only read the first few chapters, except because whenever I start reading it, I start finding his other sermons that tie into a lot of the content. And I'm going to start discussing them here on this channel as well, all right? So again, chapter 2, he really focuses on the infinite being, based on what I believe, the infinite is, your imagination, your mind power, and then you coming into using the infinite, using this power that you've been given, and using your mind effectively to create, using the infinite and be specific about what you want. All right? Peace.